dear. Isn't that a bit funny, Anna? It is raining. Well, it's mist, but it's still wet. You can still see the things coming in
PTA's
between.
gone live at the same time as me. How dare they? This is my slot.
Is it your time slot? Oh dear, well I've got a notification.
These little teams. Going live at the same time.
Going live, same time. Oh dear. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
I hate it when that bloody thing comes up.
Hey, Traden, hope you're well. Oh, is it Jean? Sorry, Jean. Hey, Jean, hope you're well, my lovely lady. Yolanda, you got notified. Hooray, Kelly. Maybe they've sorted notifications out then, Yolanda. Evening, Simon. Paul, hope you're well. So, we're live. It is a bit misty. Hey, Kelly, Janice. We have got a bit of mist tonight. Hey, Amy.
It's not actually misty, it's just Chelsea vaping.
Janice, Sophie.
It's not. It's still in my pocket.
It's like she said to me.
Nanny Lynn or
Coming
Rachel.
in car. She says, Mum, relax. I says, I am relaxed. Why? She says, well, you're breathing.
Rhoda, you're breathing.
I said, well, I have to breathe.
Oh dear
She said,
me.
I know, but you breathe
Good
funny
evening,
when you get uptight.
Nanny Lynn, Rachel. I know Scott is listening in the background while doing some work.
Share it out for us,
Sandra,
guys, if you don't mind.
yes, if you don't mind, please give it a share. And if you're new, please give us a follow.
Or subscribe if you're on YouTube.
Oh yes, or subscribe if we're on YouTube. I'm loving the mist. I'm not. Do you know? Evening, Patricia. The mist. Evening, Carol. The mist actually scares living poops out of me. Evening, Rach. Craig. Because if ever you've watched that film and it's The Fog and it was something like 1970s, I think it were. That film was the only film that's really ever put me about and scared me a lot.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you for sharing, my lovely. Evening, Diane. Hope you're well. I've said hello to Simon already. So, right, do you want to give him a bit of history? Or do you want to, as we're going round, do a bit
Where
of
am I going to get history from?
Well, I don't know. You know a bit of history, don't you?
Don't know any dates or anything.
Right, well, that's okay then. Hey, Mandy. I'll pop
If you
over
want to give me
to
a
ask.
phone, I will have a look and give him some history.
Okay, well, we can have a walk across there and go and try and sit on a bench. Look out for gorillas. Hey, do you remember that? I honestly thought they were a Yeti gorilla type thing that was an actual living thing in some woods we went into. Evening, Sunday.
Well, so did I. I thought it was something to do with a creature.
A creature. I thought there was a mythical creature coming in there. Evening, Bev. Hope everybody's well. Evening, everybody over on YouTube.
Hi all.
Nanny Lynn's got some history. You have. Hope everybody's well this evening, and I hope you're all snuggled under your blankets in your nice warm houses with your nice hot cups of coffees and your drinks.
Because we bloody freezing.
It's, do you know, I don't
It's
think
not
it's
that
that
bad, is
cold
it?
though. I think,
Not today.
you know, with layer at fog,
Yeah.
I think that's like warmed this like area up.
Yeah.
Can tell you about an explosion that happened here in 1866.
Do you want me to turn it on to
Not
you?
particularly, no.
Okay then. Hey Joley. Hey Tracy.
In 1866, a terrible mining disaster occurred here, caused by a series of explosions, igniting gas underground and claiming the lives of hundreds of workers, changing the lives of many more families, members and friends. On 5th of March, hold on.
Evening, Mandy.
But it was one of the biggest mining disasters.
An earlier explosion
Yeah.
here on the 5th of March
200 and something, wasn't it?
1847, when 73 men and boys were killed, is regarded as the first really serious explosion in a South Yorkshire coalfield. And then one of the largest collieries in Yorkshire this was. Two large underground furnaces
Moira.
provided ventilation and
Oh,
open gas
well.
lights were used underground at the shaft bottom. In all, there were 17 explosions. The first about 1:10 p.m. on Wednesday the 12th December 1866. This was heard 3 miles away. And 5 miles away at a farm in a nearby village, men winter ploughing found the ground covered in a sprinkling of fine coal dust soot.
Wow.
Hello, Mandy. Hope you're well.
So it did actually
I'm trying
then
to see.
blow then, didn't it? How many
The disaster
explosions?
took the 17 in all. but
Wow, I never realised there was
The
17.
disaster took the lives of at least
crazy,
361
isn't
men and boys.
Hey up, Mick.
And then were they like 28 injured when rescuing or something?
Yeah.
But then some rescuers died as well
Yeah,
because it were
yeah.
just, So it were quite a big,
Horrendous.
Yeah.
so it's not the mist or the fog, it's Silent Hill. Oh! Silent Hill! Don't be telling me that, Ames. My God. I'll go wait in car. Hills have eyes. Jeez.
dear.
Right, we are going to go for a wander. So I am just going to put the front light on. If I can do it right, I am going to turn you round. So John can come and...
Yeah, you go take your phone then.
Hey, Patricia, hope you're well.
Where are we going first?
We'll go over round back bit, I think. Hey, Julie.
Whoa! Look at that.
Yeah, you've got snow on yours.
Where's that coming from?
Wow.
Why have
That's
you
'cause
got
I've
snow?
just turned light on, and that's what's.
John, look at her. She's got snow on hers.
Have you turned light on ours?
Yeah,
Because it's on 10%.
that looks like
It
snow.
does look
It was on
like
ours
snow.
as well.
Does it look like snow?
Bloody Nora.
That's that fine rain that wets you through. Come on then,
And yet
let's...
I can't feel it.
No, your coat's dry.
It's not rain.
Well, what is
It's
snow
fog,
then?
isn't it?
It's fog.
So there's nano bits growing in fog.
Broken record there, look.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were about Lindsay.
Oh, for help me.
Hey, everybody join in. It's not even sleet, it's just the fog. The fog. So we're just having a wander around here, allegedly. To start with. Once you said it was a broken record, I thought you were about Lindsay. I didn't realise there was actually a broken record on the floor. Watch that bum. You're in front with touch. You're a lot of place.
Good evening, everybody joining. Thanks for joining.
Lindsay's drink driving.
Please like, share, follow the page, please, if you don't already.
Hi, Janice. No, Joley, it's not raining. It's just a fog, I think, that you can see.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Looks like snow. Lindsay's off. Look, she's gone.
How are we all doing today?
Hope everyone's had a great day.
Yeah, I was going to put Teddy somewhere over here on that stump.
Cool, isn't it?
Oh, I'm
Just a dead
stuck.
brew.
I think so.
Right. Hi, I hope you can see.
So tonight you're going to have to be careful, guys. Evening, Gillian. Evening, Tina. Tonight you're going to have to be careful, guys, because when you're going to set these orbs, it looks like there's quite... It's missed, unfortunately, unless something comes like the size of a balloon. That's a big, massive
weird.
one. It's going to be very weird tonight. Chance of catching an orb tonight is going to be next to none, because these that are falling on Chelsea's camera look really big because her light is actually on a camera, whereas though our light is in front.
Things like Chelsea's orbs look really big.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to get a wet bum, isn't he, down there?
Just fall off of here.
So yeah, and there is a couple of flies in there as well. We meant to be hearing Lindsay. What? Eh, dear me.
Miss John's intro. Are you where John and Fee went for a walk this morning?
No, we're
Mandy.
not. Not tonight.
We're somewhere different.
We don't think it's snow, Patricia. We think that it's we just think it's like mist, or because nothing's getting wet. It's not even raining. It's very, very strange, this all these things, and there's not loads of little flies all over either, but it is like a really fine mist. Lindsay, my scooter's blue. Oh, that's good. Big red, and the red car and the blue car again. Hey, Lorna, hope you're well, my lovely lady. So Paratex, come on, and we've got where?
We've been here before, Mandy, but not together.
Where
if that makes
is?
sense.
Are you looking for somebody?
Turn my leak light off now.
Good evening, energies. My name's Lindsay.
I'm John.
My name's Chelsea.
I'm Dawn.
And we're just Vinegar, and we're just here to communicate with you. Me and John have been here many times before. Thank you. Me and John have been here a few times before, and I know Chelsea's been here a couple. This is Dawn's first time coming. Thank you for flashing that bulb. Can you tell me whose energy's near that ball, please?
Can't blame me for that.
If you need screen lighting up a bit, guys, you'll have to let me know. Hey, DM.
Lindsay, alternate brightness on your screen, ain't going to change it for them.
No, I know, Jesus.
You'll have to turn the light up.
Is that who you believed in?
Tested.
That's not me. That's my mum. Tested.
Yeah. You've just said Jesus. Why did you say Jesus?
Sorry, guys.
Was that who you believed in?
Loss.
Loss?
Great loss here. Any of the miners still here?
Evening, Deanna. How many lives were lost here?
Inches.
Inches.
Can you tell me can you tell me how old the youngest one to die here was? See ya? If you can show yourself by a dark shadow or a light, we'll be able to see you. We'll be able to see your energy.
You said testing earlier. Were you testing the devices that we put out for you on the floor? You set one of the balls off?
Warm.
It's quite warm tonight.
But when it said hell, so when it said warm, I wonder whether you could relate that to if they were underground. Would it have been warm underground, or?
It would have been when it went.
That's what I mean.
Ignited.
Yeah.
Determined.
Determined.
You determined to make it out. There was one gentleman that was involved in the disaster
Oh,
in
thank you, Lorna.
1866. He survived the initial blast and then went back down with the rescue team. and unfortunately lost his life the second time he
Warrior.
went down.
Warrior. Is that what you called the men that come down to save the lives of the others in the mine? Is that what you called them? Warriors?
Thank you.
It's a different ball as well.
Yeah.
Can you like
Understand.
understand? So you understand me? You understand us? Thank you. You've just lit that ball when I said warriors. Can you like that again if that's what you called the men who went into the mine to save those that were trapped? Is that what the men referred them to? Warriors for doing what they did? If you want to light that ball up again for me.
Map.
Map's not relevant to me at the minute, not to the question.
Complete map of tunnels.
I don't think there is a map on here though, is
Engine.
there? Engine.
Engine house is just over there, yep. We'll be going up there in a bit.
Thank you, Mandy. We'll have a look.
Is that where your energy is? Near the engine house? Or is that where you worked? Hey, Stuart.
Can you tell us
Gender.
the name of the person that's just lit that ball up, please?
Abyss.
Was this a man's place of work?
A lot of children though, weren't there?
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah, there were, yeah.
If women were allowed down in the mines, can you flash one of the balls for me? If women weren't,
Wisdom.
if women weren't allowed down into the mine but were allowed to assist around the workhouse, can you light the teddy? If you understand us.
Gillian, who is that ahead? Looks like someone, a lone soldier stood with his head down.
It
There
could
is
be.
like a pole
It's
thing.
that
it's a
tree stump.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stumps round, so with mist and everything else,
England.
you will. We are in England. Can you tell us whereabouts in England we are? It's because it's misty, you
Lone.
see.
Yeah. What's that say?
Lone.
What, L-O-N-E? or
Yourself.
Loan. Lone. You have to vape or smoke this side and then it's not going to come through because you're missed.
I think it's travelling whichever way you do it, isn't it?
It is.
That's why I put mine in the pocket.
Those.
Hand.
Hand.
Did people come from afar to help? Did people come from other mining communities to help here? I know the number of explosions, evening Linda. I know the number of explosion that's happened.
Candle.
Can you tell me the numbers, Candle? Candle could be relevant
Yeah.
to down at
Oil
mine,
lamp.
wouldn't it? Oil lamp.
I don't know if they referred to them as candles, I don't know.
I'm not sure, but candles just come out.
Might be the closest thing they can manipulate to it.
Yeah.
Source of light.
Yeah.
Is that what caused the explosion? One of the flames from the lamps?
Oh. How many explosions was there? How many explosions happened on that day?
Material.
Can you tell us what material was mined, please? How did they transport the materials that was mined?
Inter.
Into? It's not moon, that, my lovelies. It is
Street lamp. innit?
street lamps, yeah.
Mum thought it was a spaceship.
I did.
Yeah.
No, you can't come here, can you?
Can you tell me what you loaded the material into?
Lost.
Lost.
I'm on
Evening, Heather.
Yeah.
In reading. Who's lost? Hey, Julie, hope you're well. Julie, you're picking 3 up.
Can you tell us any names of the men that worked down the pit,
Yeah.
down the mine?
Young.
Me phone.
Yeah. We know there were young children that worked down this mine.
Have we got any young children with us?
Bought you some toys to play with.
Make.
Make. Did they make the children go down the mine? Why did they use children in the mine? What was the
Stone.
purpose? Stone. Can you tell me the reason why children had to work down the mines? Please.
Waters.
Waters. You know these tracks that are going round? They're like
Chloe.
leading from the mine, and they're coming up and around this way. Are these where the pit ponies used to pull the coal? And was you one of the gentlemen or one of the children that used to pull the pit ponies and walk next to them?
Vector.
Vector.
Do you want something else on them?
Yeah?
It's not giving us much, that, is it, at the minute?
Skidders a bit, not a great deal.
Spiritus has come on without me even bloody turning it on.
Wait.
Wait.
Scanning stopped.
They were telling me to wait.
Well, you said you wanted something else on.
Daniel, Matthew, Nicholas and Teddy. Are they what you're sensing, Julie? Can the energies try and light those balls up again for us, just to let us know that you're still over here with us?
Have I turned it up wrong way?
I'll be turning it down then.
There's a mound on this hill, and it's got a circle with trees going round it.
You've turned it up wrong way.
We believe that that was the entrance to one of the mines. If that's correct, can you try and light a ball up for me? Just to validate for me that that was where the mine entrance was. Come on, spirits. I hate spirits. Come on, please use your energies. Please try and communicate with us. We're only here to validate some of the information that we know about in the history.
Come on then.
If we have a Daniel, Matthew, Nicholas or Teddy here with us, you can light one of those bulbs to let me know that one of you are here. The smaller cavities and openings. Because they could fit into the smaller cavities and openings the men couldn't get into.
Yeah.
Is that why you used to have to use the children down the mine, because they were small and they could get into places where grown men couldn't? Is that one of the reasons why children were used in this mine? Hey John P, hope you're well. Stuart's put because they could fit. Oh, Amy's put because they could fit. He sends. I think there would have been a vicar here. What's that? That's battery gone.
Batteries ain't gone, it's all been charged up. I have no idea what that just were.
So my speaker don't work. Yours comes out like that.
I think they would have been. Oh, Victor. I thought it said vicar then. I was going to say I think there would have been a vicar here at some point, especially with lives that had been lost. Is it working now?
Not yet.
Can you try and show yourself behind the teddy?
None of the speakers are working.
How strange.
Not one at speakers are working.
Because mine turned on, you'd think...
No
it would
worries,
turn
Heather, my
on,
lovely.
would you?
Catch you in a minute.
How strange.
All phones are charged. All devices are charged. It's one started going funny, not yours. I think it was who's at speaker that started going funny. Yours when we were at that thing the other day with Andy when we went to Lock Park.
Yeah, but that was because we put white noise on.
Oh yeah, white noise were on.
We couldn't figure it out.
We are Yolanda, my lovely. I think Carol's over there at the minute. So there's only a few on, my lovely.
How weird. If we've got any energies here with us tonight, can you light up one of those devices again for us, please? One of the objects that's on the floor or in the tree?
I wonder whether it's my phone's connected to a Bluetooth as well. I wonder if it's my phone interfering.
It wouldn't be connected to the speaker though, would it?
No.
That's really weird.
How many energies are here with us today? Did I just hear a child's voice say I am?
Mary shows them.
Hey, Sissy. I said, where are you? What? Mary.
Mary.
Mary. Henry.
Could you tell us? You said, who are you or where are you? What was the name that you gave us afterwards? Could you read it, please?
Was there a chaplain that came here just after the explosion? Could you try and manipulate this device in my hand to make a similar sound to that explosion? Whose energy? Lit both them balls up earlier.
Let's say Charles. No reason for... No reason.
Hey, Candy.
Charles, if you're present, could you light up one of the devices, please, on the floor?
7.
Run.
You reliving what happened that day with the explosion?
People here. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was clear. We heard, where are you, Mary? Make them pay.
When you said about, we heard you say run, run, and run, I think 3 times. Is that your energy reliving what happened here on the day the explosions happened? Do we have residual energies here that just replay that over and over again? What? It won't be residual. No, but other energies might know it be here.
Actual.
That's what I'm saying. If they can see a residual energy.
How many disasters were there at this place?
I heard 10.
I heard 10.
I definitely know there were 2 major disasters,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that there's...
Yeah, there's less than that, yeah.
there's
More than that,
more
sorry.
than that. It might not have been as bad. I mean,
Can you say one of our names for me?
Yes, you're right.
Is
The intelligent may not be aware. That's what I was thinking, Amy. I thought I'd just ask whether, because for me, if they passed over,
access.
then you don't know whether they can see each other's energies or whether their energies on different planes to each other either.
That sounded like Mark's ass.
Like what?
You went Mark's ass.
Oh, that
Hey, Paul.
was.
Step back, we are right here. I can't hear in that one, it's probably drips on the trees.
Do you have the energy to either roll one of those balls or to knock the teddy backwards? If you can see the teddy and his ears, you can try and pull the teddy backwards with his ears if you can.
Stuart heard Mark. We need access.
Julie had 4.
What are you trying to access?
Hey, D.
What do you need access to?
What's that red light there?
Where?
Huh?
It's the end of the heart.
Oh, bloody hell.
I've done that
Can
loads of times.
Hey, Kirsty.
Mandy heard Edward. Edward's relevant, isn't it, to this place?
What were the name of the owners of this mine?
Smoking there. We're not smoking our lungs.
Well, last time we come here and we were vaping, weren't we? And it kept bringing it up on smoke, didn't it? Did they answer if there were women down in the mine? Not yet, Lorna, but I will ask again. Can you tell me if there was any women that worked in the mines, or were the women made to stay in the top?
Okay.
Can you try and answer that question, please? Were women allowed down into the mines, yes or no? I heard underneath. Edward is relevant.
Yeah, thought so.
To be
And for me.
Who's Edward? Who's here? Who's Edward?
Hello.
Here to socialise. Good luck with.
Edward, do you have a strong connection to this place, to this land?
Everyone's coming.
What?
Vape,
It isn't. It's like it's breath, and it's. I think I don't know if I vaped not long ago, but it's like it seems to be hanging round.
Lingering, innit?
It's like when you went bath and you vape, it stays there forever.
Kirsty,
I don't know, we ain't got a
what year did they? I'll ask that question, and I think John knows the answer to that one. Can you tell me what year you passed away, please? What was the year of the explosion? 19 what? 18 what?
Died in explosion.
That said 4. That sounded like a Scottish 4.
take
Could you tell
Are
us
you touching me?
No, I'm sat back here.
Somebody just touched my bum.
your butt?
My bum, there. It felt like something's just gone like that.
I'm gonna say because I will like
Well, if you look
swaying, but
behind
I'm
you,
not
I'm
near
hunched
you,
up
am
against
I?
the table, and I've got both my hands in my
No,
pocket.
it felt like somebody's just gone like that up,
You just want
up
to
my
touch your
bum.
bum, that's all.
I know she does, he says.
Who's just touched Lindsay's bum?
If I've just felt one of the children, yeah.
Chat up.
If I've just felt one of the children, 1843, Lorna heard.
Sorry.
Could have died in that year. I mean, the major disaster wasn't in that year, but
Still could have died in that year, yeah. If I just felt a child's energy around me, can you light one of those balls up for me? I'm not angry or I'm not upset that you came round me, it just made me jump a little bit.
you just upset if I ever touch your bum.
Can you light one of those balls up?
Yeah.
If that were you, that if I did feel somebody around me. Well, I've pulled speaker out.
No, I thought you meant like touch like that, but I weren't close enough
No,
to touch
it
you
was like a
anyway.
stroke. It like stroked me, but it felt like that. That's why I said, have you just touched my bum?
Want to get on the desk, bench, whatever.
We're going to be moving in a minute. We're going to move further round.
There's no way out.
What you
But it's
trying to do?
volume on here.
Turn it up on the phone. Sub full on that.
Sounded a bit quieter. I wonder if it had been knocked when it fell.
Can you light one of those balls up if you're going to follow us?
Mandy had touched us.
Did Mandy here touch that? Honestly, I felt something like just touch my bum. It was like a tickle.
Yeah.
Is there someone with a dog in the background? No, Dee, there's nobody here bar us. Some trees look like stumps. I heard my last name. Well, that was a new sound. We're going to be moving in a minute. We're going to collect his balls and his teddies. And we're going to go for a little walk round. Are you going to follow us? Henry, are you going to follow us? Why risk it?
What's the name of the energy that's been trying to communicate with us in this area?
Ed.
Ed.
That was clear.
And Edward, Nanny Lynn said
said
Edward were
Edward, yeah.
relevant.
Yeah.
Edward, can you try and tell me your surname? That's a Tally.
I don't know what it said, but I heard it say something.
Chin.
Show some. Follow.
You want the bloody table with me at?
You put it on there.
Hey, DQ, hope you're well, my lovely.
What's this? Boys will take when Linda said we're moving soon. Bring the food. Rolling.
Well, we're going to have a walk.
Right, I'm just going to put light on a minute, guys. I know visibility is great.
Stand up, what? Keep saying 4. I don't know what 4's relevant to.
I don't even know.
I'm just going to go and turn it around here, because otherwise I'm going to...
We're going round that way.
Leaving.
No, we're not leaving. We're just moving.
I'll need to be on the other side.
Where do you want us to go?
The front. Do you want us to go to the mine entrance? I don't know whether you want to walk up and do 5
It's
minutes.
going to be right muddy up there.
Do you think?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you are.
That circle looks a bit clearer.
You can't really see it. That's my entrance just up there.
I don't know whether they can...
You can't see it on this camera at all. You can't see nothing but fog. You can just see it. That's where the mine entrance was. Or one of them.
Is it willow?
Yeah.
They've done like willow arch.
Yeah.
They did them last year, but they normally all covered in trees.
I believe this where mine entrance used to be here. On here, and that's why they put this up. We're heading
Post.
over there. I don't know if you can see. Winding house.
Alan.
Alan? Who's Alan?
It is better with your earphones, Mandy, I agree. All the thing is, though, they don't say who he is.
Well, car eerie, that looks though, engine house.
It does. When me and Mum pulled up and said to her, you can't even see it.
Where are we walking to? Can you tell me the name of that tall building in front of us? Edward, what were your relevance to this place?
Can you remember us from the last time we came? Edward?
Sorry.
John. That weren't there when we understood it came.
Oh, what's that?
What?
Like some lobsters.
Oh no, that weren't.
They're planting something in it, aren't they?
As if it's like to be a
Rebecca
memorial.
Mandy's memorial garden. Looks like it, doesn't it?
You can just see the winding house.
Well,
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 well what?
she isn't.
Do you remember us coming here before?
Life at Shetland. I saw the edge. Now. That was door.
Who worked here in these offices? Fletcher. Been angry 5 minutes. 2 minutes.
man here. Who was the boss?
Where did all the families wait while the children were coming up out of the mines?
You can see it. Oh, you can. You can just see it from here. Top of
We're a-
the shaft thing.
What did you used to call this colliery, this mine, this pit? What was it called?
Mandy heard them and
Ian Matt. Was.
Laura Elliott.
Edward, are you still here with us? Edward, are you able to show yourself as a shadow? Can you walk towards us?
let's say witches or bitches.
I heard witches, but I know I don't think there's any history to witches in this area. I think we've just heard you say witches.
I could think that you
Will
were
you
witches.
call it a witch? Is that what you think we are?
Girls.
Girls.
What?
You think we're witches?
Sorry. Right. Thud.
How many energies are here that want to communicate with us? Are the energies strong enough to communicate?
One.
It's on them.
Which side?
What?
It's dripping everybody in.
Right.
Which side are you on camera?
This side, I think. Edward, is your energy here? They're calling you witches, I think. We're not getting out. We've been told that you can hear footsteps above us, that you can hear the men walking above us on the wooden plank.
Brilliant.
Can you bang on the door behind us?
No, but there is there is something to do with a church that is relevant to the miners that died here. The last time we was here, we picked up on a gentleman's energy.
Bad what?
Is that man's energy still here? Or did you manage to find some peace?
Who set the ball up, John?
No, I won't hear it.
Thank you.
I'm just going to do something to cover your ears. If you've got headphones in, take them out. I need to do something before because it's echoey. So, hello, hello. I've got to do it a few times because sometimes my voice triggers Paul. Hello. I don't know if that's my voice. Hello. If I whisper though like this. Right, I just don't want my voice to,
I don't think it is Lynn's.
I'll whisper.
Try it again.
Hello.
Oh, maybe.
But if I whisper,
Alright, you're not here.
it's warm, innit? Can you try and light one of the other balls up? One nearer to the teddy, just so we know.
Shall I move that one?
To put green lights
Again,
up.
look, and you didn't even speak then.
No, I haven't spoke.
Can you tell us the name of the energy that's lighting that ball up, please?
Because we were rushing Gillian to come out.
Shall I move it?
Yeah, maybe further back or something, Mum, just to make sure it's not the one that's getting it. It is, but
Try and put them on dry bits if you can, where it's dry on the floor, because then it can't be drops
it
from.
is in the dry patch, but bless you.
Right, we've moved the ball now. Can your energy still try and light that ball up for us?
Stuart says we've got to be quiet, Lynn.
Me be quiet. John, why you not got your hat and beard on to keep your head warm? Because it was a rush job coming out tonight. It was on the table. It was on next to bag to come out. But he's going to wear it tomorrow because we're decorating it. The wolf.
Oh, lit up for Christmas. Yeah. Should have fetched him some.
Vincent. Who's Vincent? Who's Vincent?
Right.
40.
And
40. What's the relevance to the number 40? It's the gentleman's energy that myself and John came into contact last time. You were stood in the corner and you felt very guilty about what happened. I don't know. But before we left, John tried to help you and tried to help you find peace. If you're still here, but you found some peace, can you let us know by lighting one of the bowls up again, please, or going near the teddy? Jack,
Hang on this
Fred.
door in a minute. Can you make a ringing sound like this?
Knock.
Sort of like shouted.
Hey, Jane. Is Jack here with us? I heard Philip then. Hey, Kirsty. The green light, Kirsty, it's a laser grid pen. So what it said is, when John comes back in a minute, if you watch when John walks past the green light, what you're looking for is the shadow that he leaves. So John's walking across now. So can you see that shadow on the wall? If any energies or anything goes through that, it can show itself as a shadow. So that's what you're sort of kind of looking for. I heard Philip, you should keep them on the radiator. They will be nice and warm for you.
Mandy's heard down there, Jesus told them.
Did Jesus for those that believed in Jesus, did Jesus find those that were down in the mines that were lost? Is that who the men prayed for?
Were you able to get some help or guidance?
Philip,
And his
Philip,
That
can you try and light me a ball up, please? Philip, I know your energy is relevant to this place. Did Philip and Edward know each other?
but
If Philip and Edward knew each other, can you do something to let me know? I thought I heard yip.
Who's this? Jack, if you're present, could you light one of the balls up, please? Stuart heard she's missing. Are you looking for somebody?
to his
but serious.
If any of the miners' families... There. Thank you.
Jane is
I don't know if you can see it, but Bear's arm's going off.
Can you go closer to the bear, please?
If any of the miners' families are here, still waiting to find your loved ones, can you try and make all those lights go off on that bear?
here. You
Philip, if that's you, I need you to step back away from the bear for me. Philip, if that's your energy, step back. Or if it's Edward's energy, step back from the bear for me.
true. Five.
Are you taking the energy from the bear?
Kirsty heard I need help. Dear brother, James is relevant also. So we've got Philip, Edward and James that are relevant then.
Exact.
I think
John, to just reset me. John's just going to reset the bear.
I think there's. Oh, it's not big enough. It's been ripped on right in eye.
You have.
I've got me.
Well-
don't you?
I'd move it across a little bit into the middle.
Because otherwise anything going off else and split down.
Yeah.
I was going to say there's an hole in the wall. We usually put something in that.
That's it. That's it. It's recalc.
Alice.
Hey, David.
Can you tell me if Alice is relevant to this place, please?
There.
Need.
There.
Okay.
There. That black hole in next to V.
Oh, I think there's a bigger one.
There's a V. Where V is, there's a hole in wall.
There is, yeah. Is it on the side? It's there, look. That side.
Which side?
To
Behind you,
your
John.
right. Near the carrot. You see it? Walk forward.
If there's any energies, can you go and stand
So
next
not-
to John for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Up a bit.
Can you try and set that bear off again for me, please?
Maybe not.
There's no Alice.
Oh dear.
Voice said, girls, then what
I know
are
there
they?
used to be holes in wall because we used to sit stuff in it.
Huh?
Alice isn't relevant, so.
Good.
Alright, okay. Mandy says he keeps calling Alice.
Smoke.
Unless one of the men, I mean, it could be
Could
that
be
one of
somebody
mine
looking
is
for the daughter
looking
or
for,
the mum or the
well, if it's one of
sister.
mine is that died, he could be coming shouting for his
Yeah.
wife.
Oh,
I was walking.
Jack, are you present? If you are, can you like put the balls up, please?
Trap.
Is that me?
If you were trapped down in the, if you still feel that you was trapped down in the mine, or that somebody was to blame
Rose.
for what happened in the mine, can you flash that ball for me?
One.
Or light the teddy?
Go.
Hey, Rick.
Some.
If the miners blame somebody down that mine, if the miners blame the owners of the mine for the accident that happened, can you light one of the objects up on the floor for us? Take the energy from the bear.
Can you show yourself to us on that back wall, please? Can you stand in the green light?
See
Can
if
you
there-
stand near the bear?
You what, love?
And
Pain.
Like a pressure, he says, on his head.
I think there's a man here who's 40, dressed in like a suit, he's not dressed as a miner. I presume he's some executive or office, but he's putting like right pressure there.
There's a gentleman here stood in a suit. And you was here to inspect the mine, either before or after the explosions. Can you step forward and try and talk to us, please?
Guys, he's mid to late 40s.
Thank you. Step away. If this is the gentleman that John's sensing, Come and take that energy again from the bear. If you're in your 40s and you're dressed in a suit and you was here doing inspections on this mine, if this is your energy, can you do that again for me, please? Can you go near to the bear? Or to one of the other objects on the floor?
Now that you're there, I sense you.
Can you try and tell me what your name is? Trappers, trappers are relevant. Ooh, really?
What's the relevance of the pressure you're putting on my head? What was that caused by for you? It's your discomfort, not mine. So what does it mean?
Your word whisper?
Was it some sort of illness that you suffered from? It's giving you the pressure in your head. Or was it an accident?
I think it was illness. I don't think it's not like a pain, it's like a pressure, it's like, I don't know.
Birds? If trappers have anything to do with this place, or to do with this mine, can you let me know, please? Can you say the word trap or trappers again? Woman said beer. Oh, bear. Woman said bear. And if it were ladies' energy then that went near bear?
Sounds like Lidl.
Whose energy is near the bear? Is it male or female?
If it's a female energy, can you...
Corner, are you sensing that manning? Right, that's all right. I'm just going to see if anybody picks anything up in chat, you see. Can you try and show yourself as a flash of light or a mist or a shadow in the area that you're stood? If you can try and put the lights out, the green lights on the wall, if you stand in front of the green lights.
It's flashing out there in the sky.
Could be a helicopter.
Was it my eyes?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like as if it...
Philip, your energy's coming through.
Is there something that's making the green light move to the right side of the bear?
No, there's nothing that would make that move. There's no grass or there's no... Still getting a Gregory. Philip, if you're here, I need you to do something, or if there's anybody's energies that are still here, we need you to do something to let us know that you're here.
I don't... It could be water dripping, Stuart, but...
There's water dripping our side, but not that side.
Yeah, it's a bit drier on the other side.
That's why we put teddies and balls in that space, because there's no water in that bit. For what happened here, there must be some strong energies that are left over here. Do you still feel like you have to protect this mine? Or protect this area? Are you still looking for the men and the children that got buried underneath this mine? Are you still trying to get to them?
Stuart says when the bear was going off, it was shimmering. The lights were shimmering to right inside of there.
Oh, we'll have to rewind and watch that one back. George?
Did you feel a sense of responsibility for what happened here?
With Claire,
Did you feel guilty?
founders.
Come on, please come forward. You've seen us before. We've communicated with you before.
Did you manage to save some of the men from the mine? Yeah, that's a daylight. Did you help many? Did you manage to go back down into the mine and help rescue some of the men and children? Yeah, Thomas is relevant.
And George.
George and Tom are relevant.
Is Arthur relevant?
Hey, Christine. Is Arthur relevant, Nanny Lynn?
He weren't a miner though. He weren't one of the miners that died.
You think he's the man in the suit?
That's what I think he's called.
George, is your energy here? I need the energy that triggered the bear earlier to come back. If you go near the bear again, you can take the energy from the bear to try and manifest yourself or to try and interact with the other devices on the floor. If this is where the family waited, the people from the surrounding villages, if this is the part where they were waiting for the loved ones to come out of the mine or be recovered from the mine, is this where they waited? We read in the history that people came from all over, other miners came from other local mines to help search and rescue.
Stuart, Mr. Brown.
Is it Mr. Brown that you're wanting to communicate with? Are you wanting to communicate with a man rather than the women?
No, I think it's Mr. Brown will want it. Managers.
If that's correct, can you light up one of the devices?
Well, both my ears are burning, right for spite and left for love. Both of my ears are like on fire at minute.
I didn't know you were right for spite and left for love. I thought it was somebody talking about you.
No, right, yeah, well it is, right for spite and left for love. So I've got both burning, so somebody's talking about me and then somebody's being nice about me.
How many men went down the mine at one time?
He heard Mr. Brown, but he heard 7. Lindsay, I just thought of something. They may not know what a teddy is. They weren't invented until 1902. If they died before that, they wouldn't be familiar. Maybe not that kind of teddy, but surely there were dolls and things like that built before 1902. They would have had some sort of toys that resemble
The teddy.
a teddy bear. I would have
Sometimes
thought.
That's why we say the objects on the floor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of saying-
Instead of say toys or stuff like that.
Do you know what the objects on the floor are?
Kids out on the side.
If we come round the other side, will you be able to communicate with us better?
Can you see the lights? Can you see the green lights?
Daddy?
Do you want to try doing vortex here?
If we're doing vortex, we'd have to do it here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shall we do vortex here before we move on?
Oh,
What?
What?
Bag's been wet and it's dripped on.
dripping all in the bag.
Knitted teddies, dollies before teddies became really popular. Yeah, I thought there would have been something would have been made before 1902, surely. Even if it weren't a proper teddy bear, they would have had like dolls or teddy or some form of bears, wouldn't they?
When it said okay when you said move.
Hey David, hope you're well, just in time for vortex.
Get ready for screenshots. Are you able to tell us whose energy is the strongest in this area, please? Whose energy is the strongest in this area?
Good evening, Claire. Do you know what, Claire? You've timed it right. It's vortex.
Mandy heard Jack. We had Jack round
No.
the side last time, I think. William.
Right, hang on. Oh, gotta check your oil. Do you want to use mine if yours isn't burnt? Because mine's nearly burnt.
No, that's right. Take a big dry.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to be blowing it.
You still taste it.
And call on the energies of this old mine. Of all the people that have been here. All the miners that were trapped underneath the mine.
What?
You know you're now free to leave. You're no longer trapped. But if you can see this green light, you can come and stand within this green light and we'd be able to see you. You crushed a ball. There's no lights on now, is there, love?
Yeah, green light.
Can you come and stand in this light? And can you come and try and show yourself for me?
Tom, if you're present, can you come forward, please, and stand in this green light?
If there's a gentleman stood in the corner, can you step forward? Or if there's any children or any ladies here,
Can you show us what you used to wear? Show us what you looked like.
I'm just going to try and get it where we're a bit closer, that's all, that's it. I'd come and stand more to the side, Chels, you get a better view. Unless yours is going all right.
It's all right from here, yeah.
How many energies? Come on, come and try and step forward into this light. Can you try and show yourself?
George, Arthur, Jack, Edward, please come forward and show yourself in this green light.
You can show us what the miners used to look like. I'm not near your hammer, Chels. Hang on, John, I'm just gonna... I'm not blocking because I'm moving. Go on, just blow again. I just want to try and get it in a good shot. Can you come and stand into this green mist and this green light? 4 men. If there's 4 men here, I need you to step forward for us. You can show yourself as a child's energy. You can show yourself as an adult energy. Or if you want to lead the ponies, you can bring the ponies through. Show us what it's like for the horse and the cart.
Can you show yourself as a shadow in the green light?
Can the youngest children come and step forward? That's all right, Nanny Lynn. Can the youngest children that passed away, can you all just come and stand? Or can the 3 youngest children just come and stand within this light and show yourselves all holding hands?
Can you show us what you used to carry? The tools that you use?
Come on, try and show yourself for us. We have caught apparitions on this before. So now if you come and stand within this light, we'll be able to see you. Night, Paul.
Come on, energies, this is the last time. A good opportunity for you to come forward and show yourself in this light.
Still looks good with that light. I do hope we've managed to capture one of your energies, or a few of the energies, when we go back looking through.
Thank you for coming forward and showing yourself.
That were weird. I don't know if anybody saw it then, but there were like a stronger green light moving down on the right, and it like went across. Thousands. Did you hear 1,000, Yolanda? I think there would have been, I think in long run, I think in mines, I think over years, I think there would have been thousands that lost their life down mines, even in little explosions.
Wouldn't necessarily have to be an explosion.
No, it wouldn't. It could have just been normal deaths. I mean, miners died young anyway, didn't they? So, exactly, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. There's no, I don't think there's ever going to be a real toll, is there?
The male, Arthur, if you're present, can you walk towards John, please? If you're stood in that corner. Walk towards the green light and show yourself, please. Can we see the suit that you're wearing?
Thank you. That's it, baby. I've got enough shots. It's blinding light.
Blinding. There's all bears.
Heard it several times. Wow.
Down the line. Bears the bees down the line.
If you're in that corner, I'm going to turn my light off. And can you show yourself as a dark shadow for me? No, it's too dark. Can you show yourself as a dark shadow for me?
Did you say dark shadow?
I don't know. Can you step out of the corner for me? Can you walk towards that bear?
If you stood on the outer side of the building, please can you come in? Can you come forward?
Is there a man's face on the wall? No, there's not a face painted. There's something painted on the wall, Carol, but I'm not sure what it is, my lovely. I'll put light back on in a minute and just have a look.
I don't think there's...
It's not. It's where it says ash, but you've got that red coming down, and when it lights off, it does look like a head and a body. But it don't mean that nobody's picked up a face that could have caught an image on wall. The youngest child to lose the life here was a 10-year-old. And I do believe that there would have been other children as well, of similar ages. I do believe some of them children would have been saved, though, and would have grown up and lived the days.
Do you know the name of any of the survivors?
DSO movement on right screenshot. Last few lives I have been seeing faces. That is weird. Wow. You have to take screenshots, Carol, and like mark them off and show me. Can you tell me the name of the 10-year-old child that passed away? What are you putting on? Spirit box.
Just changing devices over. Are you able to touch one of those balls on the floor? Or roll it towards us?
I don't think you've got energy to roll one of the balls. I think you'd need to be quite strong to move one of those objects on the floor. I don't think your energy is quite strong enough just yet.
You can take some of the energy from the bear or the skull.
I asked a question earlier, if you could tell me the name of the youngest child that lost their life. He was 10-year-old. Can you try and tell me the name of that child, please? Hey, Meryl. I'm sure Yolanda will pop over in a minute, Meryl.
It says the little boy is talking, but I can't make out what he's saying. There's a young boy here. Could you try really hard to try and communicate with us, please? Try try and talk to us?
If there's an adult here, if there's an older energy, can you try and bring the child's energy through? Can you do that for us? Can you try and bring the child's energy through? If there's any energies here that need help, can you just try and trigger one of the objects off on the floor for us?
Look how foggy it is.
No.
It's right foggy now, isn't it?
Think it's too quiet to do an EV? Think it's quiet enough to try an EVP?
Try it.
Yeah, can do.
Not about now, I'm on about after leave this on for a
Try
bit.
it if you want. This is not coming out very much.
It's not loud, is it?
Yeah? Wow.
Cheers, you Lindsay. I will go over and say hi. Try do an EVP.
Is there any questions you guys want us to ask? If you pop them in chat, we'll try and ask them for you.
Sandy, I'll let you guys ask questions.
Are you going to start?
Sandy,
I'm going to. Oh, okay. Dripping on your bag. I've got your hand in screenshot anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening to the energies here at this mine. If there's anybody here that wants to step forward, can you come now and tell me your name?
Can you tell me the name of the little boy that's here, please?
Can you tell me how old you were when you worked in the mine?
Did you work with the ponies?
Can you tell me how many people lost their lives here?
The gentleman in the suit, what was your position here?
Can you tell?
go on.
Can you tell me the name of one of the items on the floor? Play it back. I know we can hear some drips dripping on the floor.
Yeah.
Ba-doo. Did you just nearly fall then?
I've gone right dizzy.
Wet knees, Mr. Brown, wet knees. Good evening to the energies here at this mine. If there's anybody here that wants to step forward, can you come now and tell me your name?
Can you tell me the name of the little boy that's here, please?
Can you tell me how old you were when you worked in the mine?
That drip works, it bag. Did you work with the ponies?
Can you tell me how many people lost their lives here?
That's where a gentleman's been, that we think a
Gentleman in the
stood.
suit, what was your position here?
D in that corner. Can you tell?
Oh, go on.
Can you tell me the name of one of the items on the floor?
Okay.
No, nothing. I don't think. I didn't hear anything. Next time we do one, you'll have to remind me of that question. Ask if there are any nippers there, and I don't mean young children. No worries, will do. So, guys, let me just turn you round. Best put my light on, Anna, really. Oh, thank you, Dee. So, I want to say a big thank you to those that have joined us tonight, and a big thank you to our moderators as well. You're amazing. And yes, if anybody has managed to catch anything, please share it on as a group or on the page. You can do it in the community section there. We are going to be popping over onto our supporters, members group, isn't it? Onto our members area. You can join that by joining the supporters button and linking it through Facebook. So I want to say thank you. It's good night from
Me.
From him.
it's good night from
Me?
and me again.
And me.
So yeah, so we shall catch up with you in about 5 minutes over on our members area. Take care, my lovelies. Mwah. Love you loads.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. What am I waving to?
I don't know why you're waving.